Hi, and welcome to a very special video where I get to give out prizes for the first quarter of 2022, which is the year of gnomes, and I am super excited about this. It is Friday. I have a new flavor of tea. It's black walnut fudge brownie, which is just amazing, and I get to give out over 30 prizes to the people who have entered this year's Year of Gnomes draw. So I'm excited. Let's get started. Oh yeah. That is tasty. A couple of numbers to start. We had 4,345 total entries in quarter one. That's January, February, March. Wow. Totally amazing response. So we had 1,668 in January, 1,763 in February, and March had a bit of a drop off with 1,276. Amazing. So just a reminder that you don't have to gnome every month, that you can pop in and out as you want. But if you do all 12 months, there's going to be a special set of grand prizes that you'll be eligible for. Plus everyone who does that is getting a special digital prize, which I am working on. Ooh, it's going to be awesome. Two quick things that I want to make sure you heard about. One, the next mystery gnome is starting, and the next mystery gnome is of course eligible for the Year of Gnomes. So it's called Make Gnome Mistake, and it's starting, the first clue will be May 13th, so it's not too late to go grab that. We're going to be doing some color work, which is an amazing way of playing with color in yarn and just putting patterns on our gnomes. It's going to be so much fun. Do not be intimidated. I have, of course, tutorial videos for you. You can even go watch the tutorial video on knitting in the round. No, not knitting in the round, knitting color work right now to help you decide if it's something that you're willing to try. And I really do urge you to try it because you are already good at knitting, and this is just knitting with color. The other thing that I want to talk about, number two, is the Grimblewoods collection, which is a 6 pattern subscription box through Jimmy Bean's Wool, which is of course Year of Gnomes. You can totally enter those, the gnomes that is, because there are 4 gnomes, a mushroom, toadstooly, adorableness, and a little house. And those are exclusively through Jimmy Bean's, and they start mailing out in June. So that's something that you might want to check out. Now let's get to the prizes. First of all, I just want to thank everyone who donated. This is an enormous list, and we're doing over 30 this time, but there are more than 30 per quarter coming up. People keep donating, and if you want to donate a prize, there will be a link in the description below on YouTube for you to go there, and there's always a link through the Year of Gnomes page on my website. So imaginelandscapes.com, there's a Year of Gnomes thing to click on, and in there's a thing about the prizes and about how to enter some if you're willing to donate. So this is amazing. Your participation is amazing. The donations of prizes is amazing. The gnomes and I are just delighted. Thank you so much for joining in this year-long fun. It's been great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about the prize and who donated it, what it is, and then I'm going to say the username of the person who won it and whether that username comes from Ravelry or Instagram. I will be waiting a week before this goes out, or after this goes out, to mail people, because people love hearing their names and being surprised. So just on the offshoot that or the off chance that you wanted that surprise, I will be delaying the emails connecting everybody unless you get in touch with me and say, I heard, I'm so excited. So my email is on the bottom of every pattern I've ever published, so you should be able to find that and contact me there rather than me putting it in the description and just opening up that whole can of worms. So our first donation comes from A Tangle of Yarn. Tangle of Yarn is a yarn shop in Iowa, and they are donating a $25 gift certificate. And I should say there are a number of companies in different areas of the world, and so if I say an amount, if it says dollars, that may be local dollars, Australian dollars, US dollars, Canadian dollars. Those are all different currencies, and so the amount would be local to the shop. So A Tangle of Yarn, a yarn shop in Iowa, is donating a $25 gift certificate. The winner of that is Kathy Schaefer 22, who entered through Instagram. Our next few prizes come from River City Yarns. So first up, River City Yarns is an Alberta yarn shop who has been really great. We're doing some classes this year online as well as in person if you're interested. In person being, I guess, for the people over there. I haven't yet made arrangements to travel. So River City Yarns is donating 3 people are getting patterns. They have River City original patterns, and you're getting a pattern of your choice from their listing, which is going to be linked below, and all of this is going to be linked below. So Barefoot Knitter on Instagram, Jeep Geek from Ravelry, and Maple Weave Knits from Instagram. You're all winning a River City Yarns pattern of choice. Then River City Yarns is also donating a $25 gift card, and the winner of that is this is going to be interesting, this username business, Nfaver. It will obviously, I'll be putting things on screen so it's also clear what I'm saying, which is a Ravelry username. So thank you to River City Yarns for giving 4 prizes, and that will be every quarter, that one. Hands On Knitting Center, which is a yarn shop in California, and looks like they're really active and doing a lot of classes and interesting things. They are donating a $25 gift certificate, and the winner of that is Pamela K2P2, which is a Ravelry username. Next up, we have 4 prizes from a private knitter, a generous gnomer. I'm not quite sure how to describe this, but someone who has reached out to me and is not a business. Bobby Berry 1945 is donating 4 gnome mug rugs to the following 4 winners. We have Juno Labs on Ravelry, Omissy on Ravelry, Jan Doherty from Ravelry, and Seabase from Ravelry. So I will have all of those on screen to make sure I didn't get any of those wrong. Congratulations to you. Buffy Joseph of PhoenixYarn is a project bag seller on Etsy and is donating 1 gnome-themed sock-sized project bag. That prize is going to When Knits from Instagram. Quixotic Fibers is both a yarn store and a hand dyer. Is a Texas yarn shop, and is donating 1 gnome kits, which is a set of 4 1-ounce mini skeins of hand-dyed yarn. And that is going to Saturnmiss from Ravelry. Then we have Dogmaw, who is also a generous private gnome knitter, who has donated a copy of a coloring book called Enchanting Gnomes coloring book, which is by the author Jim Shore, and that is going to Soxia on Ravelry. Fiberrachel is a bag maker who sells unusually shaped bags. The toadstool bags are super adorable, but the birdhouse ones are great too, in the Netherlands, and also has an Etsy shop. Is donating 2 toadstool project bags, and those are going to J&T 3105 on Instagram and Dremel Yodel on Ravelry. The editor of Homespun Knitting and Crochet magazine from a magazine publisher in Australia is donating 1 copy of the 2 magazines, 2 recent magazines, and that is going to Erin Carter on Ravelry. Miss Babs is a yarn dyer and is donating a $50 gift certificate. The gift certificate is going to Megan Govier 93, which is an Instagram username. Alte Künste is a yarn dyer in Germany and is donating a €25 gift certificate. That is going to Mary Wells Knits, which is an Instagram username. Ryberry Yarns is a yarn dyer in Oregon and has a $30 gift card. That is going to AR from Ravelry. Sweet Paprika Designs, Two Sisters Dyeing Yard in Montreal, have a $25 gift card, and that is going to go to Left Loops from Ravelry. Knit Yarns is a dyer in Ontario and is donating the gnome kit of the person's choosing, which is 4 20-gram mini skeins. And I believe Knit Yarns are all done from a local mill in Ontario. I was scanning everybody's websites trying to get ready for this, and I think that's what I read. And Dancing Dugongs from Ravelry, you've won. LamingtonLass Yarns, who is a dyer in the UK, is donating a pack of 4 mini-gram skeins of 20 grams each, and that is going to Yevhia on Ravelry. For Purls Yarn Shop is a yarn shop in Florida and also the home of Emma's Yarns. If you are wondering, they are a mother-daughter power couple. And they have donated a $25 gift card that will be going to Dr. Elby from Ravelry. The Leading Men Fiber Arts they are both dyers and a local yarn shop in Illinois. They've donated a $25 gift certificate, and that will be going to, make sure I'm looking on the right line here, T-Sharfs from Instagram. Marianated Yarns, I should say, Marian is the dyer. Marian dyes in New Jersey, is donating 1 skein of Practicality 75 superwash yarn, 25% nylon in the winner's choice of color. Marian makes really great colors. She did Not Just Another Gnome, I think was the yarn I did, or the gnome I did with that. And the winner of that is, I'm gonna say this is a great way to say Knitting Queen, but there will be a number of letters and no vowels on the screen right now, and that is a Ravelry username. The Zombie Knitting Network and Stockinette Zombies are they're 2 people, and they are podcasting, and they also run an amazing retreat. It's going to be my first retreat. I'm going in June. They are in Minneapolis, Michigan. I'm totally blanking on what state that's in. It's like blanked out of my column here. And they are giving a top tier membership to the Zombie Knitting Network, which is an online knitting thing where there are like Zoom nights, weekly chats, there are interviews with authors and dyers and designers. Really well done. Megan does amazing interviews. She interviewed me for that earlier, and she has an amazing ability to listen and to ask questions. So lucky winner is Kay Minton from Ravelry. Hayseed Hopes is a bag maker from Alaska, and is donating any medium or small project bag from in-stock selection in Etsy. And that is going to C.A. Cascott from Ravelry. 89th Street Treasures is a bag maker in Oregon and is donating 1 project bag. And that project bag is going to Josie from Ravelry. You always gotta love it when you get in early on a social media platform and you can get a nice simple username. Ancient Arts Fiber Crafts is a set of dyers in Alberta, and they are donating the multi-gnome kit, which is a 4 times 50 gram mini skeins, so maybe mini maxi skeins in one of their gnome colors. So it's the multi-gnome kit. That is going to C. Roxall or Croxall from Ravelry. And lastly for today, but definitely not lastly for this year, Starknits is a bag maker in Wisconsin and will be donating a gnome work in progress bag, which is one of the drawstring style bags that she makes. And that is going to Sarah Bell from Ravelry. Congratulations to everyone who won. Emails about that will start going out on next week. Thank you so much to everybody who is having fun on Instagram and Ravelry, in your local yarn shops, in your knit nights. This has been an unexpectedly amazing response, and I can't tell you how much fun it is making my 2022. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.